Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a cliff. Behind you, it feels like everything has crumbled. Ahead of you, nothing but uncertainty. In that moment, you feel lost, broken, defeated. But then there's a tiny spark of whisper that says, rise again, falling, failing. It's something we all experience. Maybe you chased a dream and it didn't work out. Maybe you lost a job. Or maybe a relationship you thought would last forever fell apart. And in those moments, it's so easy to believe it's over, that you're done. But listen to me carefully, falling is not the end. The truth is, falling is part of the journey. The question isn't if you'll fall. The real question is, what will you do when you do? Will you let it keep you down, or will you rise again? Think about a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, over and over again. And sometimes they fall hard. But not once do they think, I'll never walk. They get up, they try again, and again. But as we grow older, we lose that spirit, don't we? We start to believe that failure defines us. Let me tell you something, failure does not define you. What defines you is your ability to rise again. So let me ask you this, when you look back at your failures, what do you see? Do you see a dead end, or do you see a lesson? What if I told you that every single setback in your life was simply feedback? Feedback to grow, adjust, and become better. Let's talk about the people who inspire us most, the inventors, the athletes, the leaders. What do they all have in common? They've all fallen, and they've fallen hard. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Thousands. But he didn't see those failures as defeat. He said, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Or look at J.K. Rowling. She was rejected by 12 publishers before someone gave her a chance. And today, her stories have touched millions of lives. Now imagine if she had given up after the first no. The people we admire most, those we call resilient, they didn't let failure stop them. They let it fuel them. And so can you. So, how do you rise again when life knocks you down? Start by accepting it. Accept that you've fallen. Stop pretending it didn't happen. Stop denying it. It's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to grieve. But don't stay there. Accept where you are so you can move forward. Next, find your why. What is it that drives you? What's your purpose? When you connect with that, it becomes your fuel. It gives you strength. It helps you rise again, even when the road ahead seems impossible. And remember, this rising again doesn't mean you have to leap. It's about taking one small step at a time. Make that call. Send that email. Write that first page. Every small action builds momentum. And who you surround yourself with matters. Find people who lift you up. People who remind you of your worth. And if you don't have those people in your life right now, then be that voice for yourself. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Every step forward matters. Don't wait for perfection to start. Because perfection, it's an illusion. Progress is real. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you rise again, you prove to yourself that you're stronger than any challenge life throws at you. The comeback is always greater than the setback. And the rise? It's always more powerful than the fall. Let me share a story with you. There was once a bamboo seed. For 5 years, it stayed underground, showing no signs of growth. No one could see what was happening. But during that time, it was growing its roots, building its foundation. And in the 5th year, it grew 90 feet in just 6 weeks. You are that bamboo. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, you are growing. You are building. And when the time is right, you will rise higher than you ever imagined. Now it's your turn. Rise again. Stand up. Take that first step. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational content. Together, let's rise and shine. You've got this.